Well, we all know what are the benefits of drinking water, whether it's hydration or balancing the pH levels of the body, or flushing out toxins from the body, or transport of nutrients in the body, and much, much, much more. A lot of immense benefits that we get out of drinking proper or adequate amount of water. But today I'm not going to talk about what are the benefits of drinking water, because I believe that you already know that. But what exactly I'm going to talk about is that how you can really get the maximum benefit out of drinking water. I'm sure you might have heard people saying that, hey, I've started drinking a lot of water as suggested, but still I don't really feel much of the positive changes, or I still have that acne issue, I still have that hair fall issue, I still have weight gain issues, or I still have acidity or constipation issues even after having a lot of water. So it can be because you might not be drinking water the right way. So in this video, what I'm going to talk about is basically 4 major common mistakes that people make while drinking water, which does not allow them to really utilize the maximum benefits out of it. Okay, and along with it, I'm also going to share one bonus tip with you at the end in this video. Hi, this is Franco Gupta and welcome to my channel. Well, today I'm going to discuss about 4 major common mistakes that people make while drinking water and how you can really correct them. For that, I'm going to present in front of you 4 questions. I'm going to ask you 4 questions and I want you to connect with it and relate with it and understand where you're going wrong so that you can fix it accordingly. Okay, so here it goes. Starting from point number 1. Are you sipping in water or you're gulping in water? Now there's a difference between sipping in and gulping in water. So when you sip in water, it means basically that you're sipping in water slowly, sip by sip, like you sip it through a glass. Whereas when it comes to the gulping in water, you're just putting the water inside your mouth and you're drinking too fast. So first identify whether you sip in water or you're gulping in water. Okay. Now let's understand what happens in both these situations. So when you sip in water, that is when you sip on water slowly, sip by sip, then what happens is that you allow the water to mix with your saliva, and that saliva is basically alkaline in nature. So when the water mixes with saliva, it helps the saliva to pass through the esophagus smoothly and reaches the stomach, helping to neutralize the excess acid in the stomach. Okay, so this method of drinking water can be really beneficial for all those who are suffering from acidity or any kind of digestive issue. And when it comes to gulping in water, so when you gulp in water, you're just directly gulping in water. So what happens is that the water directly goes through your throat, okay, and it does not allow the water to mix with the saliva. So when you're drinking it too fast, it just passes down through your throat and it might just get excreted out of the body without getting much absorbed in the body to give its benefits. Also, while gulping in water, you will find people complaining about bloating that they face after drinking water. So it is also because they drink water too fast, they gulp in water. So when they are gulping in water, they are also gulping in air along with it. So that leads to bloating here. Okay, so what you are going to do here is that you need to sip on water slowly. Okay, sip by sip. So sip on water slowly and preferably through a glass. So that you can sip on water slowly, or even if you're using a bottle, not an issue, try to use a white mouth bottle so that you can sip it like you sip it through a glass, or else you can also use a sipper. Okay, so that will also be helpful. Yeah. Now coming to the second point, are you taking water right before or during or right after your meals? Okay, now this also plays a very important role here. So if you are taking water right before your meals, now what is going to happen here is that you are going to half fill your stomach with water, okay, because of which you don't really take in a required amount of food, which gives you proper nutrition for the body. So therefore, since you are not getting enough nutrients, so you can understand that it might not be that beneficial for your body if you take water right before your meals. Okay. On the other hand, when you are having meals, So what happens? The two things happens to facilitate digestion of the food. Firstly, your body temperature rises. Secondly, there's a release of digestive enzymes and acid in the stomach to facilitate digestion. Okay, now both of these processes are required for to facilitate digestion in the body. So when you drink in water, either during or even right after your meals, what is going to happen is that it will lower the body temperature, as well as it will dilute the acid in the stomach, which is required for the ideal digestion of the food. Therefore, it interferes with the digestion, absorption and assimilation of the nutrients from the food. So here it goes. You should always have a good proper gap between your meal and the water intake, and preferably avoid taking water during your meals. So what should be an ideal gap between your meals and your water intake? Before your meal, you should keep a gap of at least 15 to 20 minutes, and after your meal it can be around 30 to 45 minutes. Now coming to the third point, are you drinking chilled water, water at room temperature or warm water? Now temperature of your drinking water also plays a critical role here. With chilled water, what happens is that chilled water basically contracts the blood vessels, it interferes with the digestion, it can also solidify fats in the body, therefore making it difficult to break down of unwanted fats in the body. Also, it can give shock to your body's senses, especially if you are drinking chilled water right after your workout, or if you are coming from outside hot weather conditions and directly straight away drinking chilled water. On the other hand, if you are drinking water at room temperature or warm water, it is going to help in the proper contraction and relaxation of your muscles, and it will help in better movement and better digestion and better circulation in the body as well. So obviously you should always prefer with either water at room temperature or warm water. Coming to the fourth point, are you drinking water in a standing position or in a sitting position? Yes, position of drinking water also plays a huge role here. So if you are drinking water while in standing or on the go, while walking or running as well, then firstly it will not quench your thirst. Secondly, the water will directly pass through your body, it will get excreted out without getting much absorbed in the body, and therefore the role of the water is also to help oxygen and nutrient transport in the body, so that also fails here. So what is important here is to really sit down and have your water the same way you sit down and have your meals. So sit down and sip on your water slowly, because this allows the water to pass through your body in a natural designed way that it should to give you the maximum benefits. So this way it aids in better digestion, better absorption and transportation of the nutrients, better assimilation, better circulation. You don't even feel bloated. You allow proper flushing out of the toxins and impurities from the body as well. So these were the 4 correct ways of drinking water through which you can actually get the real benefits out of it. Now it is the time to share a bonus tip with you all, which I've promised in the beginning of this video. So never miss a glass of water, whether it is at room temperature or warm water, right in the morning after you wake up, before you eat anything. Okay, because at that time your body is at rest, your digestive system is at rest. So when you put in water at that time, you really allow peristalsis, that is the contraction and relaxation of the muscles, helping in better movement and better circulation, as well as better digestion of the food. And at that time you also allow your body to turn alkaline, which is the basic requirement of the body, right in the morning. That's all for today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, then please like, share and comment and let me know the same as well. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you do not miss on any of my future videos. I'll see you soon. Till then, stay healthy, stay blessed, stay nourished, and always keep a simple smile.